pew, pew. It's a chopper, singing the sounds of my body. I'm up tonight and on my hips don't night. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining for another video today. Today we are doing a recreating Molly Mae's everyday makeup look. I followed along with her YouTube tutorial and how she does her everyday makeup, and this was the finished look. So if you want to see how I got this and whether I did a good job or not, then keep on watching. I've insert little clips of her doing her makeup here and then just kind of copy along, and hopefully it's pretty straightforward. I'm not the best at this, so yeah, bear with me. It's gonna be interesting. Right, so she starts by just cleaning her face, which I have done, and then she uses the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, which I actually have to hand, so I will copy it along. My boyfriend actually bought me this for Christmas, and he got me the massive size, and I swear to God, it lasts forever. But I would say, as a top tip, if you have it, if you warm it up on your fingers before you put it onto your face, it just makes a massive amount of difference as to how smooth it goes on, and it is a really good, I wouldn't say it's a moisturizer, I'd say it's a moisturizing base for your makeup, for like primer, or if you just wear it every day, you know, that is good for that as well. Good. This I've done a cute little sleek low bun in true Molly Mae style. Well, not that she wears low buns, but she does always have her hair slicked. I feel like that's her go-to look. Okay, so she actually uses the MAC foundation, which I have just run out of. I do need to get some more Studio Fix fluid, so I am just going to be using my normal shade, my Fenty's, and because she uses the Giorgio Armani, and which is a little bit more luminous, I'm going to mix both the matte Fenty and the long wear. I have them both in the same shade, just to give that glow, really. And then she just uses her beauty blender to blend that all in. The biggest difference probably, well, not the only difference, but is our skin tone. Obviously she wears a lot of fake tan and obviously has a fake tan brand, and this is actually me with tan on, and this is my face color, so you can kind of see how pale my face is. But I don't like to fake tan my face just because I think it makes me break out, and I think it's not good for your skin, which is why I have such pale foundation. Okay, so she actually uses the Cover FX concealer, which I don't have, but I do have the, should I be able to find it, the Tarte Shape Tape, which is just a really thick concealer as well, so that should work in replacement. And she just puts quite a lot on, to be fair. Under her eyes, down her nose, across her chin. She puts it on a few blemishes, and then on her forehead as well. Let's do that. This is probably quite a bit more foundation than I would wear on a day-to-day. I've also noticed she does actually put a little dot on her eyes, and I imagine that is what she uses as the base for her eyeshadow, whereas I would use the MAC paint pot normally, but this will work. Alright, for powder, she actually uses the Fenty Beauty powder, which I have. Hers is in shade Banana. I have Butter. She goes in with quite a lot under the eyes. It's pretty heavy. She does bake it, a bit on the chin, and then she said she goes in with a bit on her forehead, but she just bounces that in. She doesn't let that bake. And next up, she actually goes straight into eyebrows and leaves this sitting on her face. The Precisely My Brow and the Brow Setter, and I have both, so I normally do soap brows and spend a bit of time and do them first. Yeah, that's kind of how I do my brows, but you know, we'll give this a go. Let's see what it looks like. And she literally just follows the line of them and fills them in. She actually just goes in with the brow setter straight on and just brushes that through, so we will do as Molly Mae does. All right, we are finally taking this powder off our face. Get it off me. I feel like, you know, when it's just been there too long and it's really sunk in, that's what I feel. Okay, we're going straight in with eye makeup. So she actually takes a MAC bronzer, and I actually used to have this bronzer but I no longer do, so I'm just going to be using a very similar shade, and she just blends it through on a fluffy blending brush through her crease. Then she actually just takes a light brown shade from the, what she calls Wild Thing, from a little palette, which is a NARS palette, which I actually don't have, but I have a very similar shade. I literally can't speak today. I have a very similar shade in the Violet Voss palette, which is Are You Kidding Me, which is just like a light brown, and she says she goes in and just goes over that again and wings it out as much as she can. But yeah, she goes in with those colours and she says she just wings it out. So I mean, okay, so we are skipping to bronzer. That's interesting, but we're doing contour. She's actually using a NARS brush and a NARS contour colour, but I'm just going to be using the Too Faced, and she just goes under her cheekbones and hollows them out as you would a contour shade. I actually use a liquid colour if I'm going to do contour, because I just think that when you put your bronzer on top, it really, I don't know, it just looks good. And she's pretty heavy-handed, I would say, with this. We are doing blusher. She actually uses a very pinky shade with some shimmer, so the closest I could find in my makeup bag was the Charlotte Tilbury Glowing Pretty Skin Palette and the Color Summer Blush. I'm actually going to mix both blushes, Pretty Blush and Summer Blush, because they're very, you can see that they're these two very pinky toned, and they've got quite a lot of shimmer in them, so that should do the job. Also, probably put this down my nose and do a bit of a nose contour and just blend everything in together. It's looking quite stark, I'd say. Maybe that's my blending abilities, but okay, interesting. We are going in with mascara right now. I'm not sure how I feel about this. We've not got any under eye shadow going on. Right, well, we're gonna have to do it. Alright, that is top mascara done. Now she actually applies her Molly Mae Everyday Lash, and annoyingly, very frustratingly, I threw all of my eyelashes out pre-corona and I haven't been able to go to the shop to get any new ones. So we're going to omit this step and we're just going to stick with the mascara pretty much. So this is what we are stuck with right now. Now it's slightly stressing me out that I don't have any under eyeshadow, I don't have any under eye mascara going on. I don't know what's about to happen with that. Maybe she does it after she puts her lashes on, so we shall see. We have under eye mascara going on, but no under eye shadow. And then she said a step that she always does is line her waterline with a brown pencil. Another one she has is from MAC and it looks really creamy. I don't have that, but I do have a Wet n Wild Mimic one. It is slightly harder, so I don't know if it's going to work as well, but we will give it a go. I personally am not a fan of lining the waterline. The reason I don't like it for my eyes is I feel like it makes them really small, and I already have quite small eyes, so I'm always trying to open them up, make them look bigger, make them look more doll-like, slightly less hooded, and this for me just kind of shuts them down. She also uses that same eyeliner to draw on her moles, which I've just done. So I've just given myself a couple dotted round. It actually goes straight into lips, so that is the eyes done. I am slightly disappointed that there's no under eye shadow going on there or anything, but you know, we're gonna work with it. She actually uses the colour Soar. I don't have that, but I do have one in Subculture, which is just a bit more of a pinkier version. Soar's a bit more like oaky, so I'm just going to use Subculture and line my lips with that. And then she actually uses a Huda Beauty lipstick, which is matte, and again, I don't have that same lipstick, but I do have Half and Half from MAC, which is a similar kind of creamy matte sheen, so I'm just going to go in with that instead. It's the same kind of pinky nudie brown colour. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more from me, then please do like and subscribe and join along. There will be weekly uploads going up every Wednesday and Sunday from next week, so that is very exciting. That is the regular schedule, and I hope to see you in the next one.